it's Jordan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you all of my plans for March. Good Lord, I cannot believe it is already March. This year is flying by. So the first book that I want to read this month is Windwitch by Susan Dennard. I had mentioned I wanted to read this last month and I just didn't get around to it. And I still want to read it while Truthwitch is still fresh in my mind. I don't want to get too far from Truthwitch where I forget things because then I don't tend to enjoy things as much. I've already started. I'm on page 77 and I've been really enjoying it so far. This is the second book in the Witchlands series, with Truthwitch being the first one. We follow these two best friends. One is a thread witch, one is a truth witch, and they are petty, low slung criminals. Like, they're not very good at being criminals. They get wrapped up into this plot to reignite this war after it's been in a truce for 19 years. Really excited to see what happens in Windwitch. I have no idea where the story's gonna go. Next, I have another rollover from last month, which is Crystal Storm by Morgan Rhodes. Again, kind of with Windwitch, I don't want to get too far from the series before I pick this up because then I probably won't enjoy it as much. I read Frozen Tides in January, so I gotta get to this really soon. And this is the 5th book in the Fallen Kingdom series. Did I tell you that already? I don't really know. I've heard mixed things about this one. I'm kind of nervous to pick it up. I hope I really enjoy this one. I hope that we continue the upward progression. So far the books have been continuously getting better. And then the last book I have on my list, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm so freaking pumped I could do a dance for y'all. I have been waiting to reread you for 2 years. I read this right when it came out back in May of 2015, and I did not reread it before Akamath. I was saving it to reread before the 3rd book came out. Once you read Akamath, the whole thing of this book changes. Your whole perception of this book changes. I'm very interested to see what I think of events in this book now that I've read Akamath and my mind has been blown and truth has come to light. You already know A Court of Thorns and Roses is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. You follow a young girl, Feyre, who is hunting in the woods one day when she kills a wolf. Unbeknownst to her, this wolf is actually a fairy. And when you kill a fairy, it's punishable by being kidnapped to take into the fairylands. It is so crazy and so good, and I just freaking love this, so I'm so excited about it. I also just want to throw in here one last book. It just popped into my head that I'm really excited to read in March, and that is Daughter of the Pirate King. Guys, I just found out about this book yesterday. Where was this book? Why did nobody tell me this book existed? It's about a 17-year-old girl who is the daughter of a pirate king. He needs to obtain these mystical maps. So she goes undercover as a prisoner onto an enemy's pirate ship to obtain the maps from them. I'm here for it. All I needed to hear was a review tell me that she is a teenage girl version of Captain Jack Sparrow, and I was done. I immediately got onto Amazon and bought this book. I am so excited. Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite things of life, and the fact that this was compared to Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm here for it. Seriously, I'm so fucking excited about this book. Teenage girl Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm done. I also finally saw the Super Bowl trailer for Pirates of the Caribbean and I cried. It's fine. Let's move on to new releases now, shall we? So I don't have any new releases coming out this month that I'm super excited for. If there are any great March releases, tell me in the comments down below so I can check them out as well. Let's go ahead and talk about movies. It's gonna be an expensive month for movies. The first one is Before I Fall, which comes out on March 3rd, and this is the adaptation of Lauren Oliver's Before I Fall, which I read a long time ago, really enjoyed it. Our main character is the most popular girl in school. She's got everything you could ever imagine, and then she dies in a car crash. But then the next morning she wakes up and lives her last day again and again. And she's basically stuck on this loop until she gets the day right. A lot of contemporary adaptation movies I don't like. Hoping I really like this one. It doesn't ruin the book for me. Also on March 3rd, we have Logan, which is another movie in the X-Men franchise. And in this movie, we are following Logan as he is caring for Professor X, who is sick with an illness, and they are hiding out on the Mexican border. But Logan's identity is leaked when a young mutant arrives seeking his protection from dark forces. I don't know, but that sounds pretty good. It's got a very different vibe to it than all the other X-Men movies. I think this is the last movie Hugh Jackman is doing as Logan, the Wolverine. He's been in 8 or 9 of them so far. I'm just excited. Anything that has to do with X-Men, I'm here for it. Give it to me, I will watch it. Then on March 17th, we obviously have Beauty and the Beast. I mean, how can you not be excited for this movie? I don't really even know. The trailers look beautiful. It all looks beautiful. The soundtrack sounds beautiful. Everything about it just sounds amazing and wonderful, and I'm so excited for this adaptation. I really enjoyed both Maleficent and Cinderella. I liked Tarzan, I liked The Jungle Book. Disney has been killing it with the live action versions of their movies, so I'm expecting nothing but brilliance from this movie. So freaking excited. But then again, who isn't? I mean, really, honestly, I mean, who's not excited for this movie? And then on March 24th, we have Power Rangers. When I was a child, I was obsessed with Power Rangers, Light Force, Lightsabers, Lightyear, what is it called? Lightspeed Rescue. I hope this is good. This has the potential of being really, really bad, and I hope it's not, because I really want to like it. I really want to relive my childhood nostalgia of the Power Rangers. What I've seen so far looks promising. I just really hope it's not bad. And lastly, let's go ahead and talk about TV. I am behind on so many TV shows, and none of those are really like grabbing my attention to watch, so I'm just not gonna watch them. I am going to watch the final 2 episodes of The Vampire Diaries. I'm very excited, sad, nervous, unsure of how to feel about this, hoping that this has a fantastic ending. A lot of TV shows I feel like don't have fantastic endings. Hope this one surprises me. Also on March 17th, we have the return of The Originals, which is the spin-off show to The Vampire Diaries, and I really, really enjoyed last season. This show's been kind of hit and miss with me over the years. Like, I like it and then I don't like it. I go through spouts, but last season ended in a crazy, crazy place, and I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen in this current season. We have fast forwarded like 3 or 4 years since last season. I just want to know what's happening. Essentially, my main focus for this month is to finish Vampire Diaries and to start The Originals. Those are all of my plans for March. I'd love to know what you guys are planning to watch and read and do this month. Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!